Hi everybody, this is my second of 3 videos for the day. I think it's a new record for me. So this is going to be a pretty quick video, just going over some instructions and trying to clarify what I'm looking for in the interview of a parent paper. I think we went over it in class quite a while ago, but it's been a minute. We've had a pandemic since then, so I thought we might as well go through it one more time just to clarify anything. And if there are any questions after this, feel free to post the question in the assignment discussion that I've created on D2L. So first things, this is due Friday, March 27th. That is this Friday by 11:59 p.m. What I'm asking you to do is to go and interview a parent. One of the best ways to learn about parenting is just to talk to a parent. There's only so much you can get through a discussion or through learning about it in a book. You can learn a lot more just by talking about somebody's lived experience as a parent, and that's what the goal of this is. So there's a few criteria for it. The parent doesn't have to be your own parent, but it can be. But the parent does need to have at least 5 years of experience and be somebody you think is a good parent, somebody you respect. You need to have consent to do this from the parent. And you need to download the form and then turn it into D2L. It used to be turned in person. That has changed since the coronavirus. So this is actually accurate, and it should be by Friday, March 27th, since we're no longer in class. So once you do the interview, you'll develop a write-up/reflection in a 3 to 5 page paper. So by 3 to 5 pages, that means 3 full pages, not 1 page title, 1 page of the paper, 1 page of references, 3 full pages in the body of it. All right, so here are the questions that you need to ask. You can ask more. You don't have to ask these questions this exact way, but this is in STEM way you have to, in your write-up, address all of the following questions in a way. So what influences the way you were parented, or the way you parent your own children? So what affects how they parent their children? So one thing could be how they were parented. We've talked about in the past the intergenerational transmission of parenting. So how you were parented affects how you parent. How does your culture, your race or class, gender, ethnicity, etc., influence your parenting? And then how does your own experiences with your child influence it? So we know that temperament can affect how you parent. So we also know that some parents who have more difficult kids change their mind about spanking, whether they think it's right or wrong or something they would or would not do. So who your kid is affects how you parent. So that's one of the questions what this is getting at. I think it's really important. What is the most rewarding and challenging part of being a parent? And then also why? How has the way you parent changed as your kids have grown up? So do you parent differently from how your kids were a toddler to how they are as an adolescent or in elementary school? If you could go back and change one thing, what would it be and why? And then what do you wish you would have known about being a parent before becoming a parent? And lastly, what's been most beneficial advice you've received about parenting? Then what piece of advice would you give a future parent? So in some way, your write-up needs to include all these answers. You do not have to transcribe the interview. You do not have to upload a video recording or record the video. You should definitely take notes on it to make sure that you can answer all of these questions in your write-up. And so in the write-up, you need to have an introduction section that explains why you selected this parent. And then throughout the paper, you should be including reflections on your thoughts about the parents' responses are for it. Okay, so it should be a fairly easy assignment. It's only 3 to 5 pages, not too long to do. And then make sure you answer all of the questions on there. As you can see from the rubric, a big thing we're looking for is making sure that you, throughout of it, you are reflecting on what you see and what you heard, that is. And then also talking about, just make sure you go through all the different points that we ask for in the body in these questions up here. So I hope that clarifies things for you. The next instruction video that I do will be a lot more in depth as I'll be going through what I'm looking for in the final project. So we'll do more on that later. So that's all I've got for you guys for right now. If you have any questions, please feel free to either email me or to post them in the assignment discussion board. That way other students can see them and my response to it as well. So with that, hope you guys are staying safe and staying healthy. Take care.